Ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes, citizens all, hello and welcome. Uh, just checked the little email this afternoon. I just got it from work, by the way. Long day, man. Even longer commute. But anyway, I just got in the house, and I got an email. Oh snap! I said, okay, I got an email. This little concierge email says, "Oh, Turnbull is selling something." Okay, it's a Nova. So what the devil is a Nova? So now I'm on the web page. I'm on the RSL website now, and it's a Tumbrel Nova. Apparently, they're selling a tank. A tank. Good God, they're selling a tank. Tanks, plural. Yeah, yep, tanks, plural. Okay, so Tumbrel has a tank. They're different. Are there different types of tanks here, or it's just the same tank? What is this? Let's see. Oh wow, wow. Okay, okay. Well, collectors, open your wallets and get ready to spend. That's right. Holy, wow, wow, wow. And they have 725. Ooh, what's in this one? It's got all of them. That's really crazy. Okay, yeah, yeah. Uh, but okay, so there is a tank. Apparently, everybody will get access to buy the tank next Monday. Not Monday. No, Monday's Christmas. So it was sometime next week. When does it? Does it? I think some letter or something like that. Let's see. Let's see letter. Uh, uh, it doesn't say. Oh, I mean, yeah, the 21st. So tomorrow. Okay, so you guys can get a hold of this tomorrow if you're not a concierge or subscriber, and go for what you know. You get the war bond. I think it's this one, and I want to see what's in it. See what's in it. An army box. What the devil is an army box? Tank poster. Uh, personally, uh, I'm passing on this. I'm really not into the pew pew action. I'm a moneymaker, explorer, that kind of thing. This stuff right here goes right over my head, man. I'm sitting there like, okay, tanks, yeah. Well, I mean, eventually you have to get around to it. I mean, you got a lot of military stuff going on. Of course, you got Squadron 42, and you have a lot of orgs that are just strictly military. All they want to do is fight in PvP. So, of course, eventually you're going to have a tank. So Vanguard owners, guess what? You guys got a bona fide target. Well, you will have a target. I don't know when this thing is going to be in game. Doesn't necessarily say. It's a concept. But I'm passing on it. Why am I passing on it? Because personally, I didn't decide to play a game to go to explore deep space only to wage war. I just no. I'm playing a game that's based on deep space to go explore and experience new things and see new things, not to shoot everybody else. that's that's me. So I mean, if like PvP is your thing, go get it, man. I mean, personally, I just I mean, is it something that's worth getting into? I honestly don't. Honestly, can't say. I mean, it's a tank. Yeah. I mean, what's cooler than like driving a tank through obstacles and mowing folks down with like big ass artillery and stuff? And yeah, okay, yeah, I totally dig it. I totally dig it. Yeah, it's cool. I play World of Tanks a little bit, but I mean, if if that's all if that's all you want to do, I mean, that's really limiting the possibilities of this game. But okay, well, it's still cool. So, well, again, personally, I'm not biting. I don't want one of these things. Just no. So, all of my fellow non-combat players, Here is your hint. Now you see all of these warships being sold, these concept sales. A whole lot of warships are being sold now. You notice that, right? A whole lot of warships. A lot of fighters and tanks and all that kind of stuff right there. So there's going to be a lot of people shooting at each other, right? Okay, let me put this in your ear. Non-combat players. If you want to make money in a hostile environment, what do? You become the medic. Yes, I'm telling you, if you're going to deal with this, you, non-combat player, should pledge for this. Why? Because one is an ambulance. Two is a cutlass, which is always badass anyway, because the cutlass black is badass. It's a badass ship. So having a cutlass is just like a non-issue anyway. But it's an ambulance for one. And two, you have all these PvP players going buck wild, shooting each other and dying and falling all over the place, and they got to spawn somewhere or they got to get patched up, right? Well, where are they going to go? Because they have their little Hornets and they've got their little Avengers and they got their Vanguards. Nobody's worried about getting patched up. Guess what? You got a job. Because confidentially, seeing this, I'm going to pledge and get this. I hadn't pledged because I don't like to buy like 2 of one ship. I hate that idea. But seeing this is telling me there's going to be a whole lot of crazy combat going on. More people are going to be interested in shooting each other up than actually exploring. So if you really want to make some quick money, there you go. Get one of these joints right here. I'm not 100%. One of my subscribers says that you may not be able to spawn on here after you die. No problem, but you can still patch people up, right? So you could go to these war zones, whatever, lay off someplace, and when folks are getting banged up or whatever, and they're bleeding out, they can run over there to you, and you guess what? You just charge them. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going. Because yes, I'm going to pledge one. I'm going to get me one of these. I don't want this. I don't want any warships. I only have like two combat ships out of my entire collection. 2 combat ships, a Super Hornet and a Saber Comet. I'm done. Everything else is like either commerce or exploration. So when I noticed this today, right off the bat, I said, brother, get you a Cutlass Red. So guess what? This is going to come into the fleet, baby, because when they start shooting each other and killing each other, and when I get tired of exploring, I can just find myself a battlefield, which will not be hard to find from the looks of things, and land this someplace or hover close by someplace, and guess what? They're going to come a running, and they're going to be paying, and they're going to be straight up a paying. I'm telling you, if you are a non-combat pilot and you want to make money in this game, which is quickly turning out, looks like it's going to be a violent game. I mean, this is too many warships going on for just to be just like an exploration and commerce. It's just too much going on, man. So you got to adjust. So I'm not the kind of guy to sit there and whine about something. I adjust and I overcome, brother. That's how I handle it. So when I see this, and I see stuff like this going down, I say, okay, there are more ships, more war machines. They're gonna kill each other. Okay, fine. I'm cashing in. I'm getting one of these joints here, and when everybody's doing PvP, I'm gonna be laying over there in the cut, waiting on my check. Trust me. If you won't see me in one of these, you will definitely see me in my Carrack, because my Carrack has a full service medical station, and it allows people to spawn too. Now I'll be charging a fee for folks to spawn there. They can't launch a ship out of my Carrack. I'm sorry about that. I don't have a big enough hangar for that, but they can spawn there. So just want to put that out there. Non-combat players, don't go, oh God, not another warship. I mean, that was my first impression. I was just thinking, oh God, there's not another war machine. Golly, man, what happened to like the exploration part? They have like a handful of exploration ships, like a handful of commerce ships, and all these damn war machines, man. Tons of like fighters and all this other stuff, man. I mean, come on, it's good. But hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. We are citizens. We enjoy this game. We love this game, for better or for worse, right? So, hey, you're gonna have a lot of PvP. That's the reality, man. I mean, evidently that's what people want. So, us are some money makers. are, us non-combat people, all we want to do is explore, make money, and experience stuff. Hey, let's capitalize, y'all. Let's capitalize. Let them get this shit while we get this, okay? So when stuff starts to jump off, when people start blowing each other up, make sure you have one of these, baby. Make sure you have one of these. Get yourself a Cutlass Red, get yourself a Carrick or something, and then lay off over there on the side and wait for the body count to rise up. And when they start bleeding, you can just pull on up and say, hey, I got medical beds, and start charging per head, baby. Make that money hand over fist. So trust me, you're gonna see me in one of these. I was thinking about CCUing my my Cutlass Black to this, but nah, screw that. Nah, I mean, cause in a way it's a win-win, because even though the red's not ready, I would still get a Cutlass Black as a loaner, right? So I mean, either way. Now that way I would stick to my one ship, mantra. So I don't have two of the same ship. So I might do it like that, or just go ahead and pledge and get a Cutlass Red. I'm gonna mull that over a little bit, pros and cons and whatnot. But in either case, this is going in my fleet now, because I really see a rising need for an ambulance in this game. There's gonna be a lot of blood, gut, and tears in this game in the near future. And I'm telling you, my people, you got to hear me, man. You got to hear me. If you're not into that combat stuff, you're not into that PvP stuff, it's all good, man. It's okay. Star Citizen has something for everybody. But I'm telling you, a nice, large chunk of the gameplay is going to be PvP. That's reality. It is what it is. We got to deal with it, man. Take the bitter with the sweet. You know what I'm saying? And we just got to, adapt to it and overcome. And so when we see squadrons and ranks of these tanks and fighters and stuff going at each other, we need to be pulling up in one of these. That's real talk. That's real talk. Okay, I'm out of here. Just wanted to drop this out there for you. Put a little bug in your ear and make you think. Okay, think. This is a thinking game. This is not a pew-pew game or just a flying around and see things game. You got to think, man. You got to think. You got to keep, stay on your toes a little bit. So when things change like that, you got to adjust. Change, adjust. Change, adjust. You feel me? So, hey, like I said, I also want to encourage you and keep your nose to the grindstone, keep gaming, keep enjoying this game, and don't get frustrated when things change in ways you're just not too crazy about. In the end, we're all going to enjoy this game. We're all going to love it. I just want you to get out there and have the best experience you possibly can, and make a nice chunk of change while you're at it. Think about that money, man. Think about that money. That's what I want you to get on. Think about that hustle. Okay, how can I turn this pain in the ass into a hustle? That's what I want you to think about. So don't be discouraged by this. Now, PvP players, here you go. Tanks, cool. I mean, honestly, you really can't argue with tank. It's you got your Noxes and you have your Dragonflies, and you got your X1s, but you got a freaking tank, okay? You got an Ursa and you got a Tumbril, but now you got a damn tank, okay? So, I mean, you want ground combat? Get a tank. Please do. Honestly, if I was into that kind of thing, I'd have jumped all over this. I'd have got this. I wouldn't have gotten any of this garbage though. This right here, this is just clickbait. As far as I'm concerned, I would just get this right here. But anything else here, that's clickbait. I mean, unless you're just a collector, you just don't give a damn, go right ahead, have at, man. Have yourself a good time. But I'm speaking mostly to my non-combat players. I notice I have a lot of non-combat players subscribing, so I'm trying to tell you, the game is gonna be a lot of PvP in that game. So think ahead, right, and figure how you could turn lemons into lemonade. Okay. If you got a Carrick, or even if you got a Cutlass Black, all right. I think the Cutlasses are still modular, so I think I'm gonna look at that. But if they are modular, you may be able to add medical beds to the back of your Black, and then you could probably moonlight as an ambulance too. Don't quote me on that though. So if you have a Cutlass Black, and maybe you got some other ships that you could run cargo with, or maybe even have a freelancer, Because me personally, I got both of them. I mean, I had originally melted my freelancer, but I liked it too much, so I went back in the buyback list and got it back. So I got my freelancer and I got my Cutlass Black. So I can CCU my Cutlass Black to a red, and I'm still good. I still have a general purpose ship that can run some cargo or whatever with my freelancer. So I'm good to go with that. But I just like the Cutlass Black. It's nice. It's a really nice looking ship. But yeah, guys, so just take the bitter with the sweet, man. I mean, I'm just disappointed that they have tanks out here. I'm like, man, I mean, how about an Origin ambulance? You know what I'm saying? Because like Drake's got their ambulance here. How about Origin? Origin can have an ambulance, or how about like Robert Space Industry, RSI? They can have an ambulance, something like that, or some more commerce ships. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some more production kind of ships, some more exploration ships, more expedition type ships. I'm kind of tired of the combat base ships and stuff. I want to see something different. Okay, but anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. I just wanted to let you guys know what I'm thinking and what's going down. So I'm done. I'm out of here. And so I will definitely talk to you guys later.